You guys ever wondered what Jamaica looks like outside of the well-curated tourist spaces? Let me show you. Here we go.
Welcome to the real Jamaica. Ready? Let's go.
Now, I wish I was here under better circumstances. Unfortunately, my grandfather passed, so now we're here at his house and we're going to celebrate his life. His funeral is going to be tomorrow. So, traditionally, after somebody passed here in Jamaica, what you do is you do something called Daddy Odd. That's where you celebrate the person's life for a number of days after they pass, and you do it at their house. Now, that was a couple weeks ago. Unfortunately, I wasn't here. I think I was doing some Cuba stuff, but now I'm here. And now the cool part about being around here is that everybody is related to some degree.
So I did the math, and I have something between 55 and 70 first cousins. Let me know in the comments how many cousins you have.
Everybody's related. Now, in my younger years, I used to come here a lot, but as I've gotten older and gone to college and grad school, it's tapered off. So the place looks a little bit different than how it used to look when I was younger. Let's go check out Grandpa Frankie's house.
In a second, you're going to meet my mom. She watches these videos, so say hello to her in the comments.
Say hi.
Hi.
I like that room. See, my grandfather said that he always wanted to be buried next to his grandfather and his father, so they've dug the grave and now here it is. You know, back in the day there was less growth here, so there actually used to be a lot of goats that would roam this land. I used to have fun and I used to chase them. There are actually some of them that were very friendly. They'd come up to you, they'd rub their head on you, that sort of thing. Goats are very, very nice creatures. It's too bad we eat them. Now, the reason why there aren't any goats here anymore is because, unfortunately, there's a lot of desperation now, and people came and one by one they stole all the goats, but they couldn't steal the cows. They could not steal the cows. Now, in true country Jamaican man style, my grandfather was a hoe. He had 5 kids, if I'm not mistaken, and all of them with different women except for my aunt and my mom. Bad man. I won't be the same, I hope. Right, so let's see what's cooking. Curry chicken this?
Yes, dear.
Yes. Thank you. Uncle Ricky, what is?
Soup. Open the pot, man.
Soup?
Open it. Open it. Video.
Pass it around it.
Cool. Okay, soup, yeah, man.
Take it, man. Take it. Take the whole of America. Take it to America.
Yeah.
Every good Jamaican soup starts with a base of Jamaican pumpkin, which is different from the American-style pumpkin. Unlike people from the westernized world, Jamaicans will eat soup regardless of the weather. Doesn't matter if it's hot, scorching hot, or cold. Soup is still an important meal, and it certainly doesn't matter whether you're sick or not.
So right now I'm eating Manish water. Manish water no doubt has its origins in slavery, where slaves would get the spare parts of the goat, the head, the jaw, that sort of part, and they would make cuisine out of it. So how do you make these spare parts of a goat stretch for your entire family or entire group of families? You add a lot of water, put flavor, and also add locally grown vegetables. Yam, carrot, chocho, etc.
And this is a beautiful member of the island's unofficial sanitation department.
Yes. What's your name though? Huh? What's your name?
In my youth, I recall seeing an abundance of stray cats and stray dogs in Jamaica, but things have sort of changed, I guess.
I'm gonna say what?
You said hello already.
No, say hello again.
No, I don't.
No.
Yes, Mr. Lambert.
Still a rub food?
Right. You trying to see I'm greedy?
Huh?
Greedy?
Yep. Many of you have seen different perversions of Jamaican culture. People in dance hall or dance situations where they're jumping off of speakers onto people, or they're jumping off of elevated stages. That is not culture, or that is a perversion of culture. Let me show you what real country Jamaican culture looks like.
Now, before the funeral, there's always a setup, and if you can afford it, it's usually nice to have a band. And the band generally plays some Christian or contemporary music, or a blend of the two. And outside of every event is a jerk chicken man.
My Uncle Ricky has 16 kids. 16.
And the crazy part isn't even the 16 kids. It's that it's with 15 different women. My goodness.
Now, my grandfather was a guy that loved his fruit trees, so there's plenty of fruit trees here on the property. See, and that's Grandpa's guava tree. See, guava tree, good size, good size. They actually have some that's still on the ground here.
Previously, I mentioned theft of cattle, but theft of highly sought-after fruits are also a problem here in country.
So ackee and salted cod is actually the national dish of Jamaica. My grandfather was smart enough to plant an ackee tree, and this is what it looks like. But here's the thing, you cannot pick ackee that has not opened. When it opens, it releases some sort of gas that is harmful to humans, so you have to make sure that it's open before you consume it. So here you have a traditional Jamaican breakfast. You have ackee and saltfish, you have codfish fritters. Normally you'd also have some hard food, to be specific, what hard food could be is yam, dumpling, cassava, ground provisions, that sort of thing. To be honest, I like ackee, but my favorite is kalaloo. For those of you who don't know what kalaloo like, it's like a spinach-like sort of dish. Just to go on about the codfish fritters. Codfish fritters you'll find in other islands. However, nobody makes it like Jamaicans. Nobody. For Jamaicans that are no longer in Jamaica, they have family in a couple different places. One is New York. The other one is the UK, either London or Birmingham. Then you have Toronto. And the last one, just north of Miami, you have Broward County, Palm Beach County, going all up into Port St. Lucie County there.
Now, I don't normally do this, but for those of you who want to get around the Jamaican island without having to drive or hire a driver, use Knutsford Express. It is the gold standard of Jamaican transport. I'll leave a link in the description box below.
Thank you so much for watching this country-ass Jamaican video. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.